16 things that will change when you finally meet the one. You see him, and you feel your palpitating heart in your mouth. Your hand accidentally brushes against hers, and you keep thinking about it in a loop. We all know how it feels to be in love. But do we realize whether this person we are madly in love with is the right person for us or not? Is it the trick of the raging hormones, or is it a genuine connection? This is how you will know for sure. 16 things that will change when you finally meet the one. 1. You'll no longer be afraid to talk about your personal struggles. Our personal struggles are an intimate part of us. We are very protective of it, and often feel vulnerable to share them with anyone. What used to seem difficult and embarrassing to share will become easy and natural when you're with the right person. You will have a feeling that you can be your true self before them, for they will not condemn you for anything you have experienced in the past. Not only do they understand your struggles, but also respect the person you have emerged out to be. 2. The silence between you two will not feel awkward. You don't need to talk all the time to enjoy each other's company. Certain actions in silence can speak volumes. With the right person, the silence in between chats will never feel awkward. Their mere presence makes you feel comfortable and soothes you. 3. You no longer have to guess what your partner feels. When you finally meet the one, you will forget about obsessing over what your partner exactly feels for you. The right person, who really cares for you, will have to make no efforts to make you feel wanted and loved. Their everyday behavior towards you will reflect that you are genuinely valued. You will never have to doubt their feelings for you. 4. You can express your disagreement without disrespecting each other. The thought process of two individuals may vary. You might often disagree about things, but this will rarely end in arguments and conflict if the person is mature enough to exchange ideas rather than argue. You will respect each other's point of view and lend an empathetic ear to the perspectives of each other. 5. You desire each other, even when there's no obvious reason for it. Your sudden urge to hold the other person in an embrace will no longer depend on how good your partner smells. Superfluous attraction will give way to loving the inside of the person, and loving every bit of them, their flaws and virtues both. A mere look into the eyes of the person will light up even the darkest of your days. 6. You won't be afraid to reveal your weird habits to them. You not only admit your strange habits to each other and accept them without botheration, but even begin to partake in them yourself. You will no longer find their mannerism and behaviors odd. Rather, you will find them adorable. 7. You'll feel free to introduce them to your friends. When you are with the right person, what you feel for each other becomes your priority, and you do not feel apprehensive about introducing them to your friends. Other people's opinion about them does not influence you. You are delighted to be with them, and that is all that matters. 8. You'll recognize their friends as your own. The best people always attract the best company. You don't have to force a smile or struggle through a social gathering with your partner's friends. Instead, you genuinely enjoy spending time in their presence. You feel you are at one with your partner, and their friends become your close mates too. 9. You'll have fun together, even if you're not doing anything special. You can Netflix and chill together, or can spend the whole day lazing around at home and just do nothing at all yet feel exhilarated. You don't necessarily need to be doing something exciting or unusual to have fun together. The mere fact that you are in the other person's presence soothes you. 10. Physical contact feels entirely natural. Whether it's accidental or deliberate physical contact, you're at ease with each other. You can put your head on their shoulder, lock fingers with him, and draw them into a hug without hesitation. There are no more awkward moments of displeasure. These simple gestures from the right person bring you a sense of joy, instead of making you feel uneasy. 11. You always find a way to make things hilarious. Constant battles of leg pulling each other, yet none of you take it personally. Instead, you both have a hearty laugh about it, which ends in cuddles. Whether you are watching a funny TV show or just lounging around in sweatpants, there's no situation that you can't find a joke in. They will even laugh at your lamest jokes. 12. You can be your true self before them. Something comes to your mind, you blurt it out without reluctance. You don't have to modify your thoughts before expressing them to your partner, in apprehension of being criticized. If that's how carefree your partner makes you feel, he or she is the one. Treasure them for your lifetime, and never let them go. 13. The conversation between you flows naturally. Once you start, you can go on for hours together. Absolutely everything under the sun can be discussed with this person, no shame, no holding back. You never run out of topics to converse with them. 14. You can make fun of each other without offending each other. You don't feel like you're taking a risk if you make fun of your partner. You understand each other's sense of humor and know how to tease them without crossing boundaries. They even do not get offended with your leg pulls. 15. You won't have to wait for the correct moment to connect to them. You're not afraid to contact them whenever you feel like. You never feel you're being too intrusive if you decide to call them. Be it in the middle of the night or at the end of the world, they are literally there for you all the time, in spite of their busy schedule. They will never come handy with excuses of why they could not be there for you. 16. You don't care what other people think about your relationship. You don't feel the need to broadcast the course of your relationship or discuss the details of your relationship to anyone. You trust your relationship and don't feel insecure about losing your partner. Hence, being together comes naturally to you, nothing to be pompous about. You start enjoying your togetherness without waiting for others' approval. Do you feel this way with someone? Have you found the one for you? Let us know in the comments below. Become a contributor at The Mind's Journal. We want to hear your story. Share your work, your thoughts, and your writings, and we will make sure it reaches the world. To submit, log in now. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Like, comment, and share. Visit us at
themindsjournal.com.